Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and this is Leslie with Black Dog Vintage. And first of all, I want to thank everybody. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and getting me to 4,000 subs. That is an absolutely massive milestone for me. I have been on YouTube for just over 2 years, and that is just fantastic. Thank you so much. That goal was reached so much earlier than I was expecting, so I really appreciate that outpour of love and support from everybody. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you haven't already subbed to my channel, take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. I really do promise you won't regret it. We have just an absolute blast on my channel. I do lives twice a week. On Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern and on Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we just have so much fun. So take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and we just have a blast. And I try to have fun in my videos too, and this video is my Sunday haul. It is the one video weekly that you can almost always count on. I don't know the last time I missed a Sunday haul. I go to an antique market every Sunday. I try to get everything that I can. This is kind of a light haul for me, but I try to get everything that I can and come back and I do a haul for everybody, and then I hope you enjoy it. I do pre-sales for my channel members, so if you are not a channel member, feel free to check that out. Those start at $4.99 a month. There's all kinds of great perks. Definitely check out the channel perks for the memberships. But this is everything that I picked up today. My items are always for sale. Whatever channel memberships don't get, or channel members don't get, they're always going to be for sale in one of the upcoming lives, usually on Wednesday or Saturday. I do have a lot of pieces that I still haven't shown from previous hauls, but I usually put a lot of the pieces that I show recently in the next live and keep a lot of the little stuff off to the side, sometimes for buy it nows, that kind of thing. But anyway, let's get into this. There's some good stuff in here, so let's get into this haul. I think a lot of you guys will like what I got. So I'm gonna shove this over to the side. I did get a lot of rings. I kind of needed to freshen those up. A lot of the rings that I've had will go into back stock. They'll go into buy it nows. We'll do some blowout prices on those. And yeah, I think you guys might like them, or like the pricing on those. I did pick up a couple costume pieces. These are really old. I don't know. I think this looks like an umbrella. I don't think it's a Christmas tree. I think it looks more like an umbrella. Now, I think the clasp was fixed. Now, don't mind me. I've been like, this is a lot of, well, I was testing sterling, and then, so there's a little yellow, and then there's pen marks left over from last night. Okay, so this looks like somebody soldered this clasp, like maybe it was a C clasp and somebody soldered it. So the pin is actually like, you gotta like poke it through. Kind of weird, but I really did like this, so I still grabbed it. And I don't know if any of these glow. No, does not appear like any of these are glowers, but such a cute brooch, so I grabbed it. This one, okay, it's always dark in that antique market. This is a beautiful old dress clip, but look at right there. That is missing a stone. I can probably find one, but it is really pretty. Unless somebody wants it as is, I'm happy to sell it as is for a fantastic price, but I will try to find a stone. Now, a couple of those look like they could glow. No glowers on that one either. But those were the two costume pieces I picked up. I thought those were really pretty. Okay, I did get this. This is just, look at this. This is some kind of jasper or something. I've seen this stone before. It's a really cool old, I don't know, it's almost like tribal or something. But I love these beads. I picked them up for the beads, but if somebody is interested in it for the necklace, definitely let me know. It is 26, about 26, 27 inches long, but look at those beads. Almost reminds me of like a ruby zoisite or something, but they don't glow. Do they glow? Sometimes the red in ruby zoisite glows, but I'm not seeing that. Looking at it in a darker spot under the table, but no, I don't think so. I just think those are really pretty green beads. And I bought them for the beads, so. But somebody likes it as a necklace. That's cool. Otherwise, I'm taking that apart. This is super pretty. Look at that. So we've got, that's amethyst. Oh, I'm wondering if that's glass. I think that's glass. Those little bracelets. We'll test it just to see. I'm gonna see whether or not that is. I think so. Ooh, maybe not. No, that's glass. And then amethyst. I think that opaque stone is glass, yeah. So these are just, it's just a really pretty long strand of amethyst and different crystals. We've got some freshwater pearls, it looks like. And just really pretty glass bracelets in there. And this is done on sterling silver. So I just thought that was super pretty. And it's 34 inches to the very bottom, and then it's got, or the very first place you can clasp it. And then it's got an 1.5 inch extender. I always think it's funny. I mean, maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm like the weird one. But when you have a 34-inch long necklace and then you have an 1.5 inch extender, it's like, why? Why? What's the point of having an extender when you have a 34-inch necklace? I don't know. Does anybody else feel that way? Or is it just me? I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just the weird one. But anyway, it's a really pretty necklace. And yeah, I just thought it was cool. So, and I like amethyst. So, and that's not the only amethyst necklace I got. So as I went to this vendor, now I've gone to see him before. He's a very interesting older gentleman, super, super nice. I swear to God, he's probably 80 something, I don't know. And he has so much broken jewelry. I mean, pieces that are like antique, like beautiful, beautiful antique jewelry. And then you pick it up and the pin back's missing. It's broken. It's missing stones. It's, I don't know. There's always something wrong with it. But I still go and I look because, you know, I think maybe like, I don't know, two years ago, I went and I found like the most gorgeous Judith Jack ring and earrings, and I got them like for such a great deal. Well, I went today, and of course I found so much broken jewelry. Oh my God, there was a George Jensen there that was beautiful, a brooch, and it had no pin back. I was like, are you serious? But anyway, story time's over, sorry. But he had 3 necklaces that had these incredible crosses. So these are amethyst. It's a sterling silver toggle clasp on here. Beautiful, heavy, heavy, heavy necklace. And look at this cross. Look at that cross. That is sterling silver. And I test everything before I even do this video. And what is it marked? NM. So I haven't looked up like what NM is or anything like that, but it is, look at that. And I almost think that's iolite, I think, as opposed to amethyst. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's iolite. pretty darn sure that's iolite as opposed to amethyst. But to me, now correct me if I am mistaken, but to me, it looks like somebody made these necklaces with these crosses. So my question to you, my dear people watching this video, what do? Do I take the necklace? Do I take the cross off the necklace? Because I could definitely use the beads and the findings and all of that. I have no problem doing that. All these beads are sterling. And beautiful amethysts, and then you've got some crystals and all that. And then do I sell the cross separate? Would you guys want, if you're buying this, do you want it on this necklace, or do you want this cross separate? I mean, I know what I would want, which I'm not gonna say because I don't want to cloud anybody's judgment, but I'm sure you guys can guess. What do you think? But look at that. That is, I believe, iolite. That's what it comes up to. It's in the iolite tourmaline area of my Presidium, but look at that cross. I mean, it is a beautiful necklace, and I'm sure some people love it on the necklace. I don't know. The necklace is about 18 inches, maybe just over, and but oh God, that cross is great. And I'm not really even a cross girl, but I saw these crosses, I was like, dang, I like these. And then look at this amethyst one. And it's the same thing, look at. And then this one just has a little, you know, spring ring, but look at that cross. Isn't this? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love this. And I don't know, is that moonstone? I'm not sure, it kind of looks like moonstone. We've got amethyst, blue topaz, I don't know if that's moonglow glass or moonstone. It goes up at the very top end of glass, almost just past it. But this is all sterling, sterling beads, sterling, and beautiful amethyst. I mean, whoever put these together did a fantastic job. I'm telling you. But I don't know what to do. So this one is 17 inches. 17 inches, just look at that. It's so pretty. So, and I mean, there's more. I got 4 of them. He's like, well, if you want all 4, I'm like, all right, sure, I'll take all 4. And look at that one. I mean, I don't know if I'll bring them all to the same sale. I mean, or maybe channel members want, I don't know. This one is NF, and I've had NF before. I just can't remember what it is. NF Thailand. And this one has, look at the stones on here. We have somewhere in here, oh, here we go. We've got like sodalite, I believe. And up at the very top, oh, it's interesting. Look at this, this is interesting. They're all these strands are different. Look at that, we've got moonstone, we've got some blue goldstone, but these strands, oh, it's kind of cool. Actually, I kind of like how they constructed this. This is, all 4 strands are different on this one. How interesting. Okay, so there's that. And I'm betting that's blue topaz. Got those really pretty sterling beads there. Yep, yep, blue topaz. Look at that. Okay, I'm kind of thinking this one I would almost leave alone because that's just really nicely designed. I like that one. I'm not a matchy kind of person, so I mean, those of you guys who know me know that. This one says 925 Mexico. You can see the back of it. 925 Mexico. Very simple little cross. And it's just a simple little design with the sodalite and the crystals. That's kind of cute. And then you got the toggle. But that's kind of nice. This one doesn't seem very long. Yeah, this one's like not even 16 inches, so this one might be worth just taking apart, but that's a nice little cross. So what do you guys think I should do? Take them off the necklaces, leave them on the necklaces? I don't know. I just think those are really, really pretty. I really love this one. This is the one that originally caught my eye. This one right here. That really caught my eye. Anyway, I thought that was cool. So then he's like, as I'm looking at his other stuff, he comes over and he's like, do you like money clips? And I'm like, I don't know. And he said, oh, they're sterling silver. And I said, well, if they're a deal. So he gave me these two to look at. And I figured, you know, I mean, they were okay deals. So I figured I'll take them and just see what happens. Money clips can be cool. And I thought these were neat. These are both Mexico, Tasco. And I love the inlay in both of them. And that's almost a Mayan Ryan in its own little way. So that's kind of a cool one. Mayan Ryan is our little mascot on my channel. This one's kind of like bent out. You need a big wad of cash for this one. Or a bunch of credit cards, but it's kind of a cool one. And money clips, I mean, you can put these on, you don't have to put money on it. If you have like a handbag or something, you can clip it on like your handbag side or a strap or something just as a purse decoration. I've seen people do that and it's cool. It's very cool to do that. I, for some reason, love picking these up. These are the old filigree flower brooches. These are extremely old. And I just love them. And this one is, I think it just says sterling silver. Yeah. And this is older. Still has a safety. So you're looking at probably like after, I think safeties came out around 1920-ish. So you're looking at sometime after 1920 for this one. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And these filigree pieces could be from a lot of different places. They were done, believe it or not, a lot in Mexico. They were done in Europe, you know, Spain, Portugal. So a lot of different places did these. I mean, even Germany. But usually the German ones were done in 800 or 900 silver. And this isn't. This is sterling. Okay. Probably one of the best find, other than the crosses, probably my best find was this bracelet. There was another one. This one was made in Thailand. Yeah. The other one I found was also really cool, but I questioned if it was really sterling or not. So I didn't pick it up, but it had the pressed glass, like fruit salad style cabochons in it. It was really pretty, but it was marked 925 China. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna take that risk. But these have really pretty stones. I'm gonna test a few of them and we're just gonna see. I hope that the stones are real. So the carnelian looks good. Definitely the citrine. Garnet is good, or the amethyst is good. Let's see what this one looks like. Topaz. Topaz. Okay, so these all look good. Probably turquoise, I think, or it could be maybe, I don't think that's a dyed howlite. I don't know. Okay, but what is this? Is that some kind of abalone? Lapis, because I'm seeing some gold or pyrite in there. Carnelian. Mother of pearl, I'm assuming. maybe that is abalone. I don't know. But that's blue topaz, garnet, amethyst, peridot, citrine. Just so pretty. I really, really like this. So yeah, that's a beautiful bracelet, and it is sterling. It tests perfectly. And oh, here it is. I'm like, where did my bracelet mandrel go? I did order a new one because this one's getting a little crunched up. This is a biggie. 7 3/4. Wow. It's a biggie. So if you need a bigger bracelet, this is a really nice one. Isn't that pretty? It's so nice. So nice bigger bracelet for anybody that needs one. All right. You really can't go wrong with these. This is a Wedgwood little brooch. It just marks silver. Those are always nice. Here is a really nice pair of Native American earrings. And I do believe these are genuine Native. It does have a signature. I've had this signature before. Not sure who that is, but I have had, whoop, there we go. I have had that signature before, and it's, these are really nice, and they look like they've never been worn. I found this, kind of a cool little brooch, and it was Tasco. It's an old one, Eagle 3. I thought that was fun. And it could be worn as a pendant. It would be like this, where the arrow's shooting up, but that's actually kind of a cool way to do it, in my estimation. Here is a Tasco inlay pendant slash brooch with the onyx, the malachite, and the tiger's eye inlay. But that's really pretty. This could be great for men or women. I did pick up a sterling, liquid silver sterling necklace. Now, I just feel like you can't have too many of these and too many different lengths. This is 24 inches long, and this is how many strands? We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 strand. 10 strand, 24 inch long. So this would look great on something like this even. It'd be pretty. So I grabbed it just because I have been getting some really nice pendants lately, and I wanted to be able to put them on something a little more substantial. This is just a cute little box pendant. Almost like a little poison box or something. Kind of a neat little piece. A little road runner. I gotta stop buying them, but I think they're so cute. You know what I mean? Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is it signed? Can't tell. This one, it's so tiny. It says something. Yeah, it just says sterling. Just says sterling right there. But look at him. He has tiger's eye, onyx, and opal inlay. And that's it. It's like just the simplicity of it makes him so much more beautiful almost. Isn't that so pretty? And I love that he can be a pendant too. It's just so gorgeous. Love him. I love him. Okay, I did pick up 2 cuffs. It's the only 2 I could find today. But I did find a lot of cuffs, like an LOT lot of cuffs that was being sold, and I was able to snag them. I was the highest bidder. Hopefully I didn't buy them for too much, but it was a lot of 11 cuffs. One was nickel silver, one was copper, so 9 sterling cuffs, and then the other 2. All very antique or vintage. Some of them, she said, were over 100 years old. But those hopefully will be here maybe before my next sale. We'll see. But look at this with the Thunderbird design. Isn't this just fabulous? And I don't know. It's just marked sterling, but it does have that little piece of turquoise in there. It looks like it's a little bit misshapen. That's okay, we can work with that. And it's about a 6.5. Oops. It's about a 6.5. So, and I know so many of you like these smaller ones. And so I was happy to at least find the smaller ones. I found 2 smaller ones. And I was happy to at least find these so you can stack them. And then I found this one. Look how fabulous this is. Then you've got the arrows going, and then the design, the stamp design going all the way around the edges. And look at how pretty that turquoise is. Holy moly. Look at that. All that beautiful design. All of it. It's so pretty. And then this, little misshapen. I'd say this is more like a 6.25. Oh, I love it. And this was a different vendor as well. So my sterling vendor, there is a huge antique market going on here in the Metro Detroit area, and I am going to try to get up extremely early. I am not a morning person, you guys. I'm gonna get up extremely early on Saturday, this coming Saturday, and go. And Saturday is usually not a great day for me because I have my sale on Saturday nights. But I'm gonna go extremely early on Saturday, and I'm gonna go shop. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, because that is not something I normally would do. But yeah, what do you think? I think that's pretty. So, okay. So now, I did replenish rings, and I did get some cool ones, and let's see what you guys think of them. So, let's start with them. You guys ready for the rings? I hope so. All right, here's a cool rose quartz. And this one is a 7.5. Look at the opal. So this is Ethiopian opal. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, and there is flash that is seen on camera. Oops, you normally don't see that on camera. And that is really cool. And this is a nice larger size. Look at that. It's a 9. That is not something you find often either. That, let's see. Hopefully that's a real citrine. Sometimes you never know. Yep, that's a citrine. Cool, 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 like modernist style design. Ooh, it's a little one. It is a size 5. Well, at least I'm getting a variety of sizes. There we go. We have a little pink stone. Is this anything? Please. It is. Oh, it goes all the way up to topaz. That's nice to see. And it is a size 5. It is a size 5. Does this glow at all? Nope. Size 5. Here is a really pretty amber. And yep, we've got the green in there. We've got some debris in there. Pretty sure that's regular debris and not a bug. Yeah, that's just regular debris. This seems like a tiny size. Yeah, it's a size 5. So for you tiny finger people, I've got some pieces for you. Okay, that I thought was really pretty. And this one, oh, look at the undercarriage in that. That one was nice. And this one, I want to say was marked something. 925. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to see with my glasses on. It's like 3 letters. I don't know. I don't know, but let's test those stones. Look how pretty, 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 pretty. And they look more blue on camera, and they're really not. They're like almost that iolite color. And that's where they go. They go into that iolite. It's so pretty. And it's a larger size. This one is, that's a size 9 again. So if you're a 9, let's see. Look at that. Super pretty. This finger, it's like almost a 9. It's like maybe slightly over, but I need like finger spanks because I have finger fat. One of these days I am really going to invent that. Okay, this is a gorgeous amethyst. I think it's amethyst. Those are not stones. That's just like an impression in the sterling. Makes it look like stones. And it is a real amethyst. Look at how pretty that is. This is, that's the 925. I don't know. That has that really pretty undercarriage as well. And that's a 9 also. I wonder if these all came from maybe the same person. All these kind of blingy, cool rings. Okay, this I thought was really pretty. We've got marcasites and this pearl. And this pearl sits really high up. And look at the luster. I don't know if you can really even see the luster like I can, but when you see a pearl that is more round than flat, like this is definitely more round than flat. What I learned from my friend Jen, from Jen's Gems, is that that is often the sign that it could be a South Sea pearl. And so I'm definitely gonna have her take a look at it. So this is a size 8, which is actually Jen's size. So I'm gonna have her look at this one. But isn't that pretty with the marcasite? It's just gorgeous, I think. And it's that kind of silvery, lustery kind of color, which is definitely a color of a South Sea. So we'll see what she says. Oh, man, and this is something that I hate when it happens. So I could not tell that this ring was vermeil when I bought it. And that is a bummer. And I even tested it, but I didn't even notice it in my kitchen. It's a lighter vermeil, but now in this bright light, I can tell. And this is a DTR. And I just tested the edge, so I guess it's okay. So this is DTR, and you can see it on the inside right there. So Desert Rose Trading, why we invert the last two, I don't know. But look at that, isn't that pretty? So J. King, Desert Road Trading, a lot of people have heard of him. This is about 9 and 3/4, 9.5. But looks like we have maybe green turquoise or maybe like some kind of varicite or something. And maybe red coral and spiny oyster, I'm thinking. But this tests as sterling with some kind of like vermeil or something on it. And where'd my, geez, oh, a 9 3/4, right? Yes, 9 3/4. So this is a really pretty piece. Look at that. But it is vermeil, which I did not notice. Oh, I forgot. I did get some Mayan Ryan screwbacks, because one can never have enough Mayan Ryan. Mexican face mask. Oh, look at this Native American ring. There's the birds. I don't know if those are eagles or what kind of bird they are. A little turquoise. It is a bypass. It is currently sitting at a 9.5. It definitely could get, I guess, squeezed down a little bit to maybe a slightly smaller size, but it's currently at a 9.5. And that is sterling. And there's your bird. They almost look like, I don't know, maybe, oh, they've got the talons. Those are pretty sweet. That's a pretty sweet ring. Here is another big pearl ring. And there's 2 stones there. And I said I wasn't gonna get any more pearls, so then here I am. I got 2 more pearl rings. And those are just CZs. I got 2 more pearl rings. I just couldn't help myself. These were pretty. That is a size 7. And these were different than any of the other ones I've gotten. That's really pretty. Could go on the other way as well. Now, pearl rings, you have to be super careful of. Those pearls can get knocked loose from the setting. So you do need to be very careful. Okay, this is sterling silver and carved angel skin coral. So beautiful carved rose out of that. This is an older piece. And this is a size 6 right now. Or this is a size 6. I shouldn't say right now. It's not like it's an adjustable ring. But that's really pretty. Look at that. I believe that's Larimar. And then, is that blue topaz? Yep, blue topaz in Larimar. And this says India 925. And I don't see any other marks. And it is sterling, I tested it. And this is a 9 3/4. There's another really pretty amethyst, more simple. This is an 8.5. Test the stone to be sure. And it is an amethyst, so that's perfect. It's another amethyst with the textured sterling on either side. And that is an amethyst. Look how brilliant that is. Whew. Can go blind. You can go blind with that one. And then look at this stone. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but this stone has a multitude of colors to it. It's kind of like a mystic quartz. It does glow. ever so much under a black light, which I don't know if you can really tell, but it does glow a little bit under a black light. And it's got several pastel colors. So I believe this is some kind of like mystic quartz. Yeah, it's some kind of quartz. So this must be some kind of like pastel mystic quartz, and it's next to impossible to see it in the way that it looks in person. It's really cool. It's like a pastel rainbow. And I wonder if I turn this off. Yeah, no, you're still not going to be able to see it. It's so pretty. And then finally, the last ring, it's this big, huge face ring, and that's turquoise and garnet. And to me, this originally looked like a Nikki Butler, but it's not. It says NF, which I've also had NF rings. I have to try to remember who those are, but that is turquoise and garnet, and it's really pretty on. This one is a 10, and look at that on. It's really cool. Kind of looks patriotic with my nails. So I guess that wasn't too bad of a haul today. A lot of rings, but some other cool pieces. Let me know what you think about those crosses and what I should do with them. I don't know. I just think this is so pretty. I don't know. So I got that one and this. So do you think I should keep them as is? Keep them as is, or should I keep them as is, or should I take them off of the necklaces? I guess that's my biggest question, is what to do with these incredible crosses. So let me know what you think. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I just think that these are absolutely beautiful. And like I said, I'm not even much of a cross person, but I think these are pretty stellar. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope to catch you on the next video or the next sale. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks so much, you guys. Bye.